Servers, greeters, and bartenders answer a lot of questions about the menu on any given shift. We often underestimate the courage it takes some guests to ask those questions. Hear me out on this. Most guests confidently inquire, while others are almost hesitant as if they think they're a bother, which they're not. We show guests we care by taking every question seriously. We know the menu inside and out because we work with it every shift. But it may be the guest's first time even to see the menu. It's critical to treat every question with respect and your undivided attention, whether it's in regard to ingredients, food allergies, modifications, or anything else. Let's talk about the timid guest who is hesitant to ask questions and how you can make them feel heard. Here's the 3-step formula to validating guest questions. Number 1. Treat every question respectfully. It doesn't matter if the answer is written on bold, shiny font on the menu. Don't point to it, just answer them. We never want our guests to feel embarrassed. Always treat their questions with courtesy and respect. If it's important enough for them to ask, it should be just as important to us. Number 2, compliment their question. For example, "That's a good question." If it's a question you haven't been asked before, you could say, I have never been asked that. That's a great question, and I'm honestly curious too. Let me go ask the chef and I'll be right back." You will automatically put hesitant guests at ease if you compliment their questions. Number 3, thank the guest for asking the question and let them know you're happy to answer any additional questions they may have. Here's a story from my server days. As I was walking up to greet a family, I overheard the husband trying to tell his wife we didn't serve mixed drinks, but she didn't want to hear it. In this case, it was the husband who was a little embarrassed. I knew that I had to make the woman feel validated while putting the husband at ease. Here's how I responded to her inquiry. "That's a great question. Unfortunately, we don't have a full bar, but we do have an excellent Angel's Pinot Noir or a delicious Moscato if you're looking for something sweet." It was so funny. The woman looks at her husband and says, "See, it was a great question." The man just smiled, and you could see his embarrassment fade away. He looked very appreciative that I made his wife feel comfortable asking the question, even though the answer was on the drink menu she was holding. I thanked her for asking and said I would be happy to answer any more questions. To recap, I followed the 3-step formula to make her feel validated. I treated her question with respect, complimented her question, and thanked her for asking. When you validate guest questions, they feel valued, respected, and well served. It's an important way to give your guests a positive, enjoyable experience.